You don't need to come in to work in 2 weeks' time. That's what I've been told by my company in 2015. And before I elaborate more about my story, my name is Samantha. I'm a home-based online business owner, and I come from a variety of backgrounds. I was in engineering, I was in sales, and right now I'm actually in IT project management. I'm shooting this video from the beautiful New Zealand here in Auckland. It's one of the beaches here. And I was traveling around in Europe quite a bit and also in Asia. But in 2008, I decided to come back home to start a family. And that was just before the financial crisis hit. So I consider myself very lucky. And because of the long hours I used to work, so I decided that because I want to start a family, I want to work only part-time and also studying part-time in my postgrad degree. And unfortunately, that job just gave me a termination notice in 2015. And with all this experience, it taught me two things. Number one is there's no job security in this day and age, regardless of your management level. And secondly is to get ahead in any career, any work, you have to work your butt off. And at that time, it was a perfect time for me to look for a full-time employment. But I was really wary about the long hours, perhaps yourself, that you just haven't got time for anyone else. So I was at that situation, and when I accidentally stumbled across a video where a gentleman was explaining about a very different business model, one that enables me to work around my lifestyle instead of that work become my centerpiece, and that really resonated with me really well. So I was watching the videos and also investigated a little bit more, so I decided to give it a try. Fast forward today, I'm actually still with that business. And you're probably wondering, with my experience, with my education level, I should be able to get a decent job. Yes, but there's a few factors that I considered. And I don't want to actually stuck in a job 9 to 5 or more like 8 to 7 for many more years to come, because those are our most productive hours. Every single day when we go out, start from the morning and the afternoon, those are the hours that we can produce the most for, if you choose to, for yourself. So I want to actually build something for myself, or in the long run, an asset for myself, so to speak. And second thing is, online business is actually relatively easy to start. You don't need to have any shop floor, there's no stock, there's very minimal overheads, and also you can work this part-time. So you can keep your full-time job, still pay your bills, but just build out this business in a part-time basis whenever you have the hours. And many people are actually skeptical, including myself, about opportunity that's offered online. But when I actually did a bit of research, I found out that this company actually have more than 1,000 members around the world. And we are a like-minded community where we believe in making a difference in people's life. We realized that there's a lot of people out there that felt they are very unfulfilled. They work very long hours. That means they being pulled away from the family time. They don't really have any time for themselves, do the things that they like to do. And more importantly, they are not necessarily passionate about what they're doing. It is a real drag if you actually live a life like this. But that's not their fault, simply because we've been conditioned to think that way by our parents, and also that's the expectation of our society. So what we want to do is to wake people up of the opportunity and also what could be possible in this day and age. And the digital economy is very different today. There are pros and cons. For example, on the downside, you have the AI, the artificial intelligence, which potentially could cause many jobs, millions of jobs in the next few decades. But at the same time, it also created massive amount of opportunities than ever before. And there's more opportunity for anyone to be self-reliant and independent in this day and age. And that opportunity lies in the fact that you get the right digital educations, and also knowing how to monetize your knowledge online. And from there, you can build a digital lifestyle business. A business where you can work whenever, wherever. Like now, I'm actually on the beach, and also you can work with people you want to. And take me for example, I like to be able to spend more time with my family, and I like to see my daughter grow up. I don't want to miss one day of her life. And at the same time, I also like to bring her to go traveling with me, go back to the countries I used to travel, for example in Europe, in Africa. I like to go and see the safari, go and see the pyramids, Eiffel Tower, etc. So what would you do if you have all this freedom in your life? Would you like to be able to travel like myself, like many other people? Or perhaps you just like to be able to afford the things that you want to be able to buy, to experience? Or maybe you like to be able to spend more time with your loved ones, see your children growing up. Or perhaps you are about to retire, you just want to have a more comfortable retirement when you grow older, whatever that reason is, if all this resonated with you, put in information in this video. I think there's a link here somewhere in this video. Put in an email. I'm going to email across a few training videos. They're free. And our co-founders, Jay Kupasek and Stuart Ross, they're going to explain to you who we are, what are our values, what our system, and more importantly, how we can help you to build your digital lifestyle business. Again, if this resonates with you, put in your information. I'd love to see you in the next video. Bye for now.